Hello everyone, welcome back to another video for the channel here at Watkins Loft. So we've got quite a bit of things to get through today with you on this video. It's been 4 weeks since I last done my last video, but I've been non-stop busy and everything. So we'll crack on and I'll show you everything that's happened here. We've also got a bit of surprise as well to show you, which I did mention on the last video, but we do have another surprise also as well. And the reason why we have taken so long to do another video as well is because we've been a bit busy doing something else, which I will eventually show, but I won't show it on this video yet. You might have a hint of what it could be, as I have been talking about the near enough all the time on my videos. So we'll begin as always in the stock shed. As you can see, you may notice that the nest fronts are all off because I took them off to give them a good clean. They're down in the garden. Some of them are still soaking because I can only fit so much into the big white bath that I had for the birds. And there's 4 what I can see that should be dry, as well as we've been having nice weather. So let's crack on. We're showing you the birds and what's happened here. So here we go. As you can see, as I just mentioned, nest fronts are all off. We did clean the birds out as well. Princess Pearl Harbor today, she is sitting again on an egg which she laid yesterday. Remember, she had a nest for here, but them eggs didn't have much as they were infertile, so she's decided to lay again today. You may be wondering why the black-pied and grizzled are on the floor by here. That's because now this pair, the red-cheeked cocker spaniel, have decided to lay in this box. She did have eggs in the corner just behind me, but just like Princess Pearl Harbor's, they were fertile but died in the egg, so obviously they didn't hatch. Then we come across by here, and you see Princess Pearl Harbor's cockbird, and you see a youngster at the back, which that youngster is of these two, which was actually in this box. So what I'll just do is I will literally just grab you the youngster to show you it. So there we have the youngster, a lovely grizzle again, which if I could grab it, show you up on higher and then light. So here we have it, a lovely grizzle once again. I believe from this pair there's always been a grizzle youngster, so it's a nice little one. This one, technically he is ready, but I'll leave him here for like another day or two. I've already got someone interested in them, which they have had 2 youngsters yesterday, which I can't show you them now because they're not here, but I can put a photo of the youngsters that went yesterday at the end of the video. So that is the youngster of the grizzle cock and black-pied hen. So I just put him back on the floor now, and if we go to this box view now, Mom is in the pan again as she's laid, and we do have 2 babies from her, a lovely check-pied indigo, and at the back another check-pied indigo. So 2 more indigo colours. These 2 will be going to the same person who had the 2 yesterday and who will be having a grizzle. Yeah! Yeah, she's had paper! And she's had the paper! sorry about that. My mum was talking to me as my new dog has been grabbing stuff and everything. We have Echo. Doesn't know what to think about the phone being here. He's a lovely bird, he is. And speaking of Echo, what we'll do, we'll come onto his box now. And they did eventually lay again. And they did hatch out 2 lovely young birds, which this one does look to be a grizzle, and this one, I'm not too sure the colour this will be. Could be another recessive red. It does have white on the wing, like 2 feathers will be white. Out the way, girl, isn't it? Just move her out of the way so I can put her back. So these 2 ain't for sale. I'll be keeping these back again for myself. So that way I'll have 4 of these for first pay. But then we come down to a spot now. We do have the mealy and white cockbird, and they have a lovely, looks to be a red check pie, and that baby will go to the same person who's had the 2 yesterday and will be having a gazelle. He just loves going mad to every bird. But on to the other surprise. So Phil, don't know, can't remember how many years back it was, but I lent my mate Reese Gully a pair of birds. Well, I think it's been 2 weeks now since I went up there and I picked them up, and here we have them. We do officially have the yellows back now. So the hens there and the cockbirds there. They did lay 2 eggs as well, but unfortunately they weren't fertile, so chucked them. As you see, no pan in here because don't want them to go back down to lay. Want to give them a bit of break and everything. So that is the yellows. And then here we have the light checker cockbird, and he's paired to the mealy grizzle hen, which she's down there. And they are currently now sitting 2 little youngsters, excuse me, which I'm long recently hatched. Do have to fill their pot up, as you can see. Bit of food in there and some home foam. Run out of grit, but obviously what I like to do is when my family has eggs, they'll put the shells in a box for me and I'll crush them up and use that as grit, as someone told me that's what you could do. So I need to do some of that. So I need to top their pots up. So what I'll do is I'll just put the camera down there. Hopefully it don't fall with a bit of luck, or any of the birds knock over. And we'll just top up these pots with a bit of food for them. Might have to move because Echo wants to go in the box for some. So that's Echo in his box now. So just literally pop up all these boxes with some food and home foam. So that is now empty, so we'll top this up in a bit now when I'm going down. Mix it up, ready for them to have some later. Feed them twice a day. The ones with babies twice a day, the ones who don't have babies, they get it once a day. The ones with babies now, they've got food, they'll eat it, and they will actually have drink and feed the youngsters. Because since I've been using this stuff, I found it 10 times better, and the youngsters come out good and everything. So, yeah, our birds will go in the boxes to try to eat it, but they always get it hit the box as the black pied is trying in our box play with the check cockpit is. But they do have a pot of red grit on floor as well. So what we'll do now is we'll take you into the old bird section and show you what is going on in here. So we are now in the old bird section. As you may see, this pair did have a youngster, but unfortunately, first one, well, they had two. One hatched out a bit later than the other, and different size. So obviously the young one didn't make it. Then the next one then came up one day, and it was gone. It was in the pond, but not alive. That's because a cockbird was in here, so he must have been fighting with either mum or dad, stampled all on it, and sadly passed away, because it did have quite a few cuts on it. But this time she's due to lay again, and this will be the last pair of these two. This is Little Red Riding Hood. If you remember Big Red, this is his daughter. Her mum is in fact in the stock side with the two indigo babies and on eggs, and she's related to these two, which this is the first round out of the indigo check white flight and check pied. So last round on this pair, and then this pair. We're not having any more eggs because this pair will be the last out there. But I recounted my rings, and I am letting one pair go down, and that is the checker pied hen and the gay pie cockbird. So if he's laying now, what I'll do, chuck him, because I would want to part them, like the cock's all in your hens in the outside, but I can't because I've got babies in here and everything. So I'll have to get some pot eggs soon now, and I'll put pot eggs into them. As you can see, cleaned all the boxes out. That's the box where the crossbreed youngsters were in, that one right there, and they're no longer there. And they were crossbreeds because the hen was this one here, and dad is Banjo, the dark check cockbird, which is him. There's mum and dad. We did let her out before as well, but she didn't come in on the day we let her out, but she did come in the following day. She's still hanging around. So since then now, been letting her out, and she's been coming in on the same day she goes out. But here it is, have the youngsters in here. So I'll do is I'll show you them ones now as well. I just put this one put in the box. So this is the grizzled youngster of the black pied hen and the grizzled cockbird. This is related to obviously the grizzled baby in there. This one has been kept back as well. I've had this one out. He's been going by to the arch and coming back in, but recently he's been going out, flying onto the house and back from the house to the shed. So as long as it knows where he's coming, I'm happy with that. We're on to the other two youngsters then. Is Echoes and Delta. One of the youngsters now, this one. She doesn't like being in the box or photos, so what I'll do is I'll just grab her and I'll show you get my camera to stay still because I've got it connected into the wire for the speaker, which you see there. So this is one of Delta's and Echo's youngster. Lovely black bronze pied. She does kind of look like Delta's father with the head. Lovely little hen. Her and her brother were flying yesterday. I led them out and I couldn't really see them about, so I thought they must have gone. But I could see two dots high up in the sky. Kept my eyes on them at all times until I could see them when I came closer. And these two went for quite a high fly. Here we go. As you can see, the bronze in her as well. So they came back in. First two youngsters of the Delta and Echo, and they are on 2 now. So that'll be 4 out of our family. Obviously, Delta is Missy's daughter, the red grizzle hen. I used to have the tame one. So see, these are related. So what I'll do now is I'll just grab their son and I'll show you him, which he is a bit of a character. Lovely recessive red pied he is. I'll just show you him. He is a lovely bird. First ever recessive red pied I've actually bred. Does have quite a bit of white in him, but when he comes for the molt, as he's going for it by the chest, should have a bit more white on him. But he is a lovely cockbird. So that's 2 youngsters of Delta and Echo. So obviously, I know shouldn't be keeping too much youngsters back, but I want to keep 4 from them too to keep the family going. And next year what I'll do is Delta and Echo, whenever they breed youngsters, they'll be gone then. Same with these, they'll go youngsters from him and whoever he pays up to, and his sister and whoever she pays up to. They'll go to new homes, youngsters, and hopefully be raised. There he is. He is a lovely young cockbird. But fantails as well. Both fantails now on eggs. So obviously Eve laid here with his hen, sitting 2 eggs, but unfortunately only one's fertile, one ain't. But his daughter, which is at the back there, we can just grab it, show you a better look at her. That's his daughter. She has got eggs now as well. Up here with a cockbird, which he is sitting in there. She's a lovely hen she is. She does normally go for me when she's in the box, but shrink one, there you go, come out. The pair down below then, they did have eggs, him and his hen, but unfortunately none of them were fertile, so just check them out just before I done the video. The pair doves, they had babies, but they didn't make it. It was the first time this season I lost 2 babies from them. And this blue cockbird with his hen is sitting the nest, and they currently sit in 1 fertile egg and 1 not fertile. So this is that on number. As you see, this is the pair that I've got rings on. So I don't mind that. The youngsters, I think I've sold 2 of the babies this season now. Hopefully this one as well. But going on to the two birds that I recently got, that I've been looking for a while. I finally got them. A lovely pair of German owls. The hen is the white, and the red, if you'd say red, is the cockbird. So we'll be looking forward to breeding them next season as well, because most of these birds now, I'm not breeding them at all. As you can see, I'm all chilling. This milk carton I got to chuck out the door, because this was in the box where they were locked up in. I'm just leaving it in the box in there. These are some of the birds. As you can see, he can stick up for himself, this recessive red cun. There is the mother to this Fantail Bear. So really, that is about that for this video. Sorry, it's been 4 weeks since my last one, but been busy non-stop. But I got this week off work now, as it's my birthday this Sunday. So booked this week off so I get a lot done, which I've done a lot, but I can't say what it is, because I want to wait till I've done more progress to it. So once I've done more progress to it, then I'll be able to show you. So hopefully on the next video you'll be able to see what I'm talking about, and I can't wait for it to be up. But if I say be up, you might have an idea. There's a hint. So when it is, there'll be a bit more room in for the birds as well. But that is about it really on this video. So I hope you like and enjoy this video. Make sure you subscribe and push post notifications so you'll be notified whenever I upload a video onto my channel. Until next time, people, ta-ra.